Rema Rajeshwari is an Indian police service officer serving in the state of Telangana. She wields her baton and pen with equal ease. The first female IPS officer from Munnar, Kerala, and a topper of the IPS class of 2009. She has to go, it says. Rema ma'am has to go. Sir told us. She held various dynamic and challenging positions. She started her career in the police service as an assault commander with the Greyhounds, an elite special force which undertakes high-risk operations through jungle warfare against left-wing extremists. Through her collaborative policing efforts, she encourages women to break gender stereotypes and empower them to emerge as leaders. She has been championing for child safety by educating the children of rural India to break the silence around child sexual abuse. She writes widely on policing, women, children, the less fortunate, and history, with a passion for scholarly accuracy and occasionally dabbles in photography. I now invite our chief guest for today, Mrs. Rema Rajeshwari ma'am, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all the beautiful students and all the dignitaries on the dais. I'd like to start by thanking your beloved secretary, Dr. Shyam Sundar Reddy Garu, for being quite relentless in getting me to agree to be part of this program. I had the pleasure of meeting him last week in my office, and he had really amazing words for the kind of work that is being done in Annie Besant College for Women. So thank you, Mr. Reddy, for giving me this opportunity. I must say that my day started on a very beautiful note. I was just walking into the Ravindra Bharati campus, and I saw so many young girls all dressed up quite nicely, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and I see a lot of dreams and hopes in your eyes. So thank you for this opportunity once again. With this, I'd like to take a brief moment to say a special word of appreciation for all the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me today. Mr. Dayakar Reddy, who is the president, Rajavalli ma'am, who just gave a very detailed and passionate presentation about the kind of work that you've been doing in the college over the past 1 year. Mrs. Shrujana, Principal Kottapet Branch, Professor C.V. Ranjani Garu, I had the honor of meeting her and having a brief discussion with her. And our special guest for the day, Mr. Sridhar, a cartoonist. I think he is probably the most qualified of us all because creativity tops every other profession in the world. So, and all the students, faculty members, and I'm told some of the family members are also here. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you and a very good morning to all of you. While I was having a discussion with Mr. Reddy, I asked him specifically, what is it that you want to talk to? You want me to talk about? Because this is a batch of really young students. I guess all of you are in degree courses. I'm told that you are students of BA, BSc, I think commerce also, commerce, and some of you are also pursuing some technology related courses. So this generation, I understand you so well because I have a son who is almost of your age. So it's like a constant struggle at home, trying to understand your generation, the language that you speak, the life that you lead, the kind of social culture you are growing up into. So I understand and I knew exactly what I was supposed to tell you today. So I told Mr. Reddy that I'm just going to talk to them about a purpose-driven life. I'm sure when you go to college, when you're at home, the elderly persons in your family, the faculty members, your professors, your teachers, people who wish well for you, your well-wishers, people who really care about you, must be constantly telling you about things, how you should be in your life. మీ ఒక లైఫ్లో మీరు ఏ విధంగా ఉండాలి, ఏ విధంగా మీ జీవితాన్ని మీరు ప్లాన్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఏం చెయ్యాలి, ఏం చేయకూడదు అన్నట్టు ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆన్ అ డైలీ బేసిస్ ఐ totally understand that you'll be bombarded with a lot of, advices, concerns, and words of wisdom. As a police officer, I've been in the Indian Police Service for the last 15 years, and I hail from a very small but a very beautiful hill station in Kerala. My hometown is called Munnar. When I was selected into the Indian Police Service, I was the first woman IPS officer in my district. So back then, this was 2008. I'm from the 2000. I appeared for the 2008 exam, and I'm from the 2009 batch. So back in those days, I never really understood the significance of that. When you are the first in something, what is the kind of responsibility that comes with that? That being the first, or being somebody who is there to, break the glass ceilings. And I understand as women, as girl children, girl students, you understand the concept of, breaking the glass ceiling. The different obstacles that the world has to offer to the women folk, to the so-called weaker section in the society. It is not really easy for any of us to be here today in this very space. Whether me, as a police officer, or your professors, or your faculty members, or you as a girl child who had the opportunity to pursue an education, to go to a prestigious college, to get a degree. It is not easy for us. In our own way, in our own spaces, in our own limited manner, all of us are breaking the glass ceilings in some or other way. So it is very important that we understand that responsibility. So the reason I wanted to talk to you about the purpose-driven life is that for women especially, it is very important that we need to have a purpose in life. That purpose is to constantly empower you. So in our world, I'm sure you read a lot of newspapers, and you are the social media generation. So you must be having access to a lot of different material and literature on what exactly is this women empowerment all about. So when people talk about women empowerment, there are a lot of misconstrued concepts. People think that you need to have a really fancy education, or you need to have a really thriving career, you need to be extremely, extremely super independent, you need to have financial independence. Everything is true. But the true empowerment starts when you are in a space where you are winning on the inside. I hope you're able to understand what I am saying. Winning the inside. Winning the inside is that inner strength, the strengthening of the core, that is you, the true essence of you. సో మన ఒక ఇన్నర్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అనేది ఎప్పుడైతే మనము పెంచుకోవడానికి మనకు అవకాశాలు వస్తున్నాయో, ద మొమెంట్ యూ గెట్ దట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు వర్క్ ఆన్ యూ, సో irrespective of the obstacles around you, irrespective of the challenges that you must be facing in your personal life or professional life, the day when that comes, that you are very sure, you are extremely confident that I am strong inside, I just face this, and I can stand up for myself, and I can face any challenges that come my way and lead a very fulfilling life. That is true empowerment. So I want all the students here, especially the girls, to use the opportunity you have for education to simultaneously work on your inner strength, what we call as the self-improvement. Focus on your wellness, your overall wellness. It can be your physical wellness, your mental wellness, your spiritual wellness. But keep that as a priority in your life, not today, not tomorrow, but as long as you live. Because as women, we are always bombarded with additional responsibilities. Meerandaru kuda, you are young girls, you don't have to worry about a thing. Your parents are there to take care of you, your teachers are there to take care of you. But there will be a day, whether you choose to be a single woman, you don't want to get married, you still will have responsibility for your parents, or people who are close to you, your close friends, or the people who are in your life. Tomorrow, if you choose to get married, as a married woman, you will have responsibility of your spouse, your in-laws, your parents, and children. As a parent, if you choose to be a parent, you definitely will have the responsibility of your children. So as women, we always have to take care of people in our lives. ఎప్పుడు మనము మనతో పాటు ఇంకా మన చుట్టూ ఉన్న వాళ్ళని ఎప్పుడు వాళ్ళ ఒక బాధ్యతలు మనము తీసుకొని ముందుకెళ్లాల్సినటువంటి ఒక పరిస్థితి అమ్మాయిలకి ఉంది. కాబట్టి I would like to request all the girls out here that start getting into that habit of taking care of yourself first. Focus on your wellness. and use this right to opportunity as the biggest stepping stone in your life. What I see in today's world, especially as a police officer, you understand that, as police officers, our primary responsibility is to deal with the negativity in the society. We don't deal with the positivity, but we deal with the negativity. We have to keep controlling the negativity so that there is, order, there is peace in society that we live in. Allah choose that what I have understood over the last few years is that today's generation has an additional challenge, is that the challenge of, living in an age of technology, the challenge of living in an age of social media. I'm not too old, but still, in my generation, I think I'm one generation before you, we really didn't have to face this challenge of distraction. But today's generation, I think I will really, give a lot of credit to the kids who are able to keep away from the distraction and still be able to excel in education, still be able to excel in professions, and still be able to excel in any craft that they are taking up in their lives. So this distraction, you have to be very, very mindful. ఈ రోజు మన జనరేషన్ అనేది ఒకలాంటి ఒక డిజిటల్ స్లంబర్లో ఉంటున్నారు. Because they are permanently hooked onto the devices. They are permanently hooked onto the mobile phones and various electronic devices. And there is a barrage of information that comes their way. So sometimes it becomes quite difficult for them to make the right decision in life because you have too many choices. There are too many options out there. You think that what you see on the social media, what you see on the large screen in a movie theater is the real life, which is not. So ee roju ma daggara ippudu right now I'm posted as DIG Women's Safety Wing. So most of the cases that we deal with are cases of eloping, are cases of girl missing, are cases of women missing, where at an age where the girl is not able to differentiate between what is right and what is wrong, she chooses to elope with a man or a boy and chooses to start a family life. You are not ready for that yet. There is a reason why there are certain ages. There is a certain limit to what we can do in our lives. 5 సంవత్సరం ఉన్నప్పుడు primary school education start చేస్తాం. At the age of 18, you start your college education. Can you start your college education at the age of 10? Will you be able to do it? No. So there is a reason, there is a reason the society has, set a certain standard for at what age you are supposed to do what. So I request all the girls out there, please don't take, don't approach life with a certain, casualness. ఈ మధ్యలో ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నటువంటి జనరేషన్లో మనం గమనించినటువంటి ఒక ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి విషయం అది, that people think that this can be handled. This is so easy. This is how it is. I have a choice and I would like to exercise that choice. Exercise your choices and rights at the right age and time. What is your priority? Your priority should be right now to exercise your right to education. And as women, whether you are happily married or you are extremely well taken care of by your parents, by your family, by the community around you, as long as you have a proper education, a proper degree, and a proper financial independence by way of a job or a business or any sort of independent enterprise, you are safe. So true safety starts from there. True safety is your empowerment through education, and true safety is your financial independence. So please focus on that. Like I said, your purpose-driven life should revolve around these 3 things. You should keep your wellness as a priority, your physical, mental, and spiritual wellness, and your right to education, which is going to probably turn around your life for good. And the moment, I can't really remember the person who made the statement, but you give education to a woman and you are turning around an entire generation. So it is not just you who is getting educated and who is getting liberated. Actually, the generation which is going to come after you is also going to get liberated in the process. And the third thing, obviously, is having a proper career, plan it. It doesn't really matter. You don't have really, amazing careers. Whatever is that you try to do, you choose to do. You can be a fashion designer, you can be a microbiologist, you can be a software engineer, you can be a police officer, or you can be a professor, or you can be an artist like Mr. Sridhar. Whatever is that you choose to do, make sure that you do the best, you give your best, be the best, continuously keep working on your craft, becoming the best in that, and achieving financial independence in the process. So with this, I would like to thank the management of Besant College and Mr. Reddy, especially Principal Garu, for giving me this opportunity. And I wish you all the very best, and I'm sure all of you will do really great in your life. Thank you so much.